What's up and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting me here, hi, I'm Maria and I'm so glad that you are joining me. I hope you guys have all had an amazing start to your December month. The holidays are right around the corner and I absolutely can't wait. I love the Christmas season. Fall and into Christmas time is my absolute favorite time of year, and I'm just so excited for Christmas and Christmas Eve and all of the fun stuff and being off of school. I've actually done a lot of my Christmas shopping earlier this year than usual. I'm somewhat of a late shopper usually because I like to save up a lot of money to just spend on Christmas gifts, and it also takes me a while to distinctly decide what I want to get people. But this year I wanted to get a lot of it done earlier so that way I can wrap earlier and just have everything done earlier, and you know, it's nice to not be stressed around the holiday season. So I figured that I would make a gift guide video for you guys so that you can also get your shopping done early. So as you may have probably could tell from the title of this video, this is going to be a gift guide for females. So all of the women and girls in your life that you may be gifting for, like moms, sisters, mother-in-laws, boyfriends, mom, girlfriends, friends in general, basically any girls in your life. I have them covered in this list. This is kind of a mix between things that I want, things that I already have, and things that I know other people enjoy. So let's just get started. Okay, so I'm gonna first start off with the clothing / shoes, jackets category, just because I feel like a lot of girls would definitely appreciate getting clothes for Christmas. So I'm gonna first start off with shoes. So number one is Hunter rain boots. I love my Hunter rain boots. I have a tall pair that are black and they are so cute and so comfortable, and they really keep your feet dry in the rainy times. I know that a lot of us, since it is starting to get colder and more into winter, we are not experiencing rain as much, but definitely snow. But you can still wear these boots in the snow if you want to. And I know some climates too still just get rain in the winter time because it's not cold enough to get snow. So these would definitely be a good gift for those sort of people that live in rainy weather, or just a gift in general for someone that, you know, is wanting to save them for the springtime. And they're kind of expensive, but you can find them on Look and Nordstrom Rack for a deal. All right, number two is Ugg boots. I love my Ugg boots. I know that Ugg boots kind of went away for a little while there, but they're definitely back now. The boots that I have are the mini boots, so they're pretty tiny, just little ankle boots, and I love mine so much. They're just so cute and so little, and I just love wearing them with either leggings or jeans or joggers. They're just so easy to slip on. They keep your feet so warm and they're so cute. So those are definitely a great gift to get someone. You can also get them the taller height if you think they would prefer that. And you can also find Uggs on sale at Nordstrom Rack or Look as well. Number three is Adidas sneakers. I love my Adidas sneakers. They're just so cute and so comfortable. Definitely by far the comfiest sneaker I have ever worn. And they're very simplistic and kind of more on the streetwear side of sneakers, which I personally love. And they don't have any big bold logos on them, like how the Nike sneakers always have the swoosh on the side and stuff. They're not like that. They're very easy to be worn with any outfit. I have the NMDs, Arkans, EQTs, which are a men's style, but you can definitely size down on them to wear them as a female. And then also the Ultra Boost. The Ultra Boosts are definitely the most comfortable out of all of them. So if someone is looking for a comfort tennis shoe, I would definitely recommend those. But if someone is looking for a little bit more of a fashion sneaker, the NMDs are definitely the way to go. And you can always check an Adidas outlet to get a sale on the Adidas sneakers. Number four is white sneakers in general. White sneakers are so in right now. The two that I think are kind of big right now are Air Force Ones and the Fila chunky sneakers. I know that those have been around for a little while. If you are shopping for someone that is a little bit more trendy and kind of up with the times, I would definitely recommend getting them a pair of white sneakers if you think they would like them. Next up are Doc Martens. I absolutely adore my Doc Martens. I think that they are the cutest boots right now. I have the brown leather pair with the fur on the inside, and I actually wore them with this outfit today. They just look so cute with so many outfits, especially with jeans rolled up above them and with dresses or something. They look so cute too. I actually want to get a black pair of Doc Martens just as, you know, something that can be worn with a little bit more outfits, because think black goes with more stuff than brown, especially brown with like fur. You're kind of limited to what you can wear with that, but the black ones are so cute. So many people have them. There are a lot of dupes for Doc Martens too, so if you don't feel like spending the like $100 or like $180 on them, you can definitely find some dupes that are like almost exact to like regular Doc Martens. But you can also check Marshalls sometimes has Doc Martens in stock, and TJ Maxx if you're lucky. But also on Haute Look and Nordstrom Rack, again, they always have Docs on there for a pretty good deal, but it is limited to what sizes they carry, and they sell out very fast. So definitely be on the lookout and checking there frequently if you want to get someone a pair of Docs. All right, number 6 is leather Chelsea boots. I was actually looking at a pair of these from Nasty Gal. I think that they're just a perfect everyday boot, and that you really can't go wrong with them. You can find them in so many stores. I really like the ones from Nasty Gal. They're a little bit chunkier, but there are so many different styles of leather Chelsea boots, and I think everyone could benefit from a new pair of black boots. Number 7 is duck boots. I know there are a few brands that sell duck boots. I have the Sperry ones, but you can also get them from LL Bean too, I'm pretty sure, and maybe one other brand, but these are so cute, and again, for a little bit more of the rainy season, but it's definitely still a great gift to get people, and they look really cute with flannels and stuff. Number 8 is over-the-knee boots. I know that these are so in right now and have been for like the past few years. I love my over-the-knee boots, especially wearing them with the jeans tucked in or with like a skirt and a sweater or something. They just look so cute. I have a black pair that's flat and a black pair that's heeled, but I want to get a gray pair and a brown pair. I know that Goodnight Macaroon sells a pair of over-the-knee boots that so many bloggers love. Everyone could use a few pairs of over-the-knee boots. And number 9 is Timberlands. I love my Timberland boots. I have a shorter black pair. These are just so easy to pair with so many outfits, and they're great for like the snow and really cold weather. I actually wore mine to the Steeler game the other night, and it was kind of rainy. They are waterproof because they're work boots, so they're definitely great for wearing out into, you know, the treacherous climates. I personally like the black boots better, but you can obviously get them in the regular khaki color, or they come in other ones like gray and red and stuff like that too. And number 10 in the shoe category is a pair of Vans. Vans are definitely so in right now with the whole like Visco girl thing, but they definitely extend to more people than that. I know so many people love wearing Vans. I personally like the old school, just lower sneakers the best, but the slip-on ones are also really cute too. And if you look hard enough, you can really find unique pairs of Vans. I know like Madewell has some really cool pairs. So Vans are definitely a great gift to get someone, especially if you know that they might have like a black pair or a white pair and want to get them something a little bit more fun. It's a great gift. Moving on to jackets, the first that I have are trench coats. These coats are absolutely adorable right now. I really want to get a like camel colored trench coat. I think that they are absolutely adorable, and you can wear them either with a fancier outfit or kind of more of like a streetwear style outfit with some white sneakers and just like black athleisure underneath. I think that looks so cute. Personally, I like the neutral colors more, like camel, gray, or black, but you can definitely expand the colors that you would get someone if you think they would like a different color that's not as neutral. Next up, we have plaid coats. Plaid coats are so in right now. Plaid in general is just in right now. I know that I'm obsessed with it. I actually got a plaid like Sherpa kind of coat from American Eagle recently, and I love it so much, but I've also been looking at many other plaid coats. I know that so many places sell them, and you can get them for great deals. Like on Nasty Gal, they have a lot of plaid coats on sale, and their website is usually like 60% off, so it's a great place to get some coats for a great price. I know that Old Navy also has an adorable plaid coat that I have been looking at, so definitely look around. And if you think that someone is a little bit trendier again, or just wants a coat that's a little bit more fun and not necessarily just a plain black or like a plain brown coat, a plaid coat could be a great gift to get someone, and they can come in all kinds of different styles. Like the trench coat, you can get a Sherpa like teddy coat, or you could get a plaid like puffer jacket. There are just so many different ways that you could go with this. Next up, I have a parka. So parkas are definitely essential for people that live in cold weather climates. Like here in Pittsburgh, walking around to my classes in the winter time, I definitely need a heavy jacket. So if you know someone that walks around outside a lot, or maybe as a college student that is back and forth to class a bunch, or just someone who works outside, they could definitely benefit from a new parka or a better parka if they already have one that, you know, is kind of old and they just want to refresh on their jackets. So some great places to find them are Eddie Bauer. Eddie Bauer usually has great sales on all of their stuff, so definitely check there. North Face has some really warm ones too, but they're usually not as cheap as like Eddie Bauer ones. Also Columbia, but the same thing goes for that. You can also check like the outlets of these places. Like I know some outlet malls have Columbia outlets or North Face outlets, so you might be able to find parka on sale there, or you can also find one on Amazon. I know a lot of people find really warm jackets on Amazon. You'll just have to read the reviews and see if people say if it keeps them warm or not, but you can definitely find a parka in many places, and I know a lot of people would love having a nice warm jacket for wintertime. And last up in the jacket category is teddy coats. These coats are so adorable. I have one that I got at Marshall's last year, and it just keeps me so warm, and it's so nice to just throw on a casual day. I know a lot of people have like the light brown color, like kind of a mix in between these two, but you can definitely get someone black or a darker brown, or if they want a color. There are just so many ways that you can go with teddy coats, and so many places sell them now that they are so easy to find. You can always find great deals on them too. So if maybe if you're shopping for someone a little bit younger, they might really like a teddy coat because it is a little bit trendier and something that will keep them warm too. Alright, moving on to the clothing category, I first have a Sherpa pullover. Sherpas are definitely so in right now. I know I've said that so much, but everyone loves Sherpas, and it seems like so many places are selling them. I know that at American Eagle we just got a bunch of new Sherpas in, and so many Sherpas are in store. You can also find great ones at like Abercrombie or even on Nordstrom Rack, or even if you just go into Marshalls or TJ Maxx, they usually have a bunch of Sherpas in stock. I know that I got my like traditional Sherpa there. It was actually in my fall clothing haul, and I love it so much. They're just so nice to throw on when you want to be comfy and cozy and just lounge around the house, or you can even throw them on to go to class. I know I've worn mine to class before, and it's a great way to kind of feel like you're still in bed while you're in class as a college student. So they are definitely great gifts to give someone. So many people would love to get a Sherpa for Christmas. Next up, we have hoodies and crew necks in general. I know so many people obviously wear hoodies and crew necks. I know that I love throwing them on lazy days, and even dressing them up too. Like you can put a turtleneck underneath or wear some cute dainty jewelry with them, but you definitely can't go wrong with getting someone a hoodie or a crew neck for Christmas. And if they're into more vintage stuff, you can kind of save some money and go to a bunch of thrift stores near you and see if you can find some cool vintage ones to get them for Christmas. Next up, we have flannels. I know plaid is so in right now, so therefore plaid flannels are so in right now, but flannels are great pieces to either wear on their own or like layer underneath jackets, or if you want to wear one underneath of a sweater, that looks really cute too, or if you just want to wear it open with something underneath or tie it around your waist. There are so many different things that you can do with flannels. I know American Eagle has some really cute flannels right now, but flannels are also another one of those things that you can thrift and save money on your Christmas shopping too. Next up, I have sweaters in general. This wouldn't be a true Maria video without a mention of sweaters, because you guys know how much I love my sweaters, but sweaters are something that I find so many people are wearing right now, and there are so many cute places you can find sweaters, whether it be at like bigger brands like Abercrombie, American Eagle, Hollister, H&M. Those are great places to find some sweaters, but you can also find great sweaters if you just search around on Instagram for some cute boutiques that may ship to you, or some boutiques that are local. They usually have some really cool sweaters that are a little bit different. Vici always has some amazing sweaters too, and they're always so cute. So sweaters are just a great gift to get someone, especially if you know their style. I know that they would love a sweater. Next up, we have socks. These are kind of like a stocking stuffer gift, or just something like if you're making a Christmas basket for someone, you can just toss in there for a little extra spice. But cabin socks are great to get people, especially if you know their feet are always cold or if they are outside a lot. Cabin socks are great at keeping your feet warm. Also just regular like low cut socks, or I know I am always losing my little no-show socks that I wear with like my Vans and stuff like that. Those always seem to go missing, so everyone could always benefit from a pair of those sort of socks, or even just socks in general, because socks seem to grow feet and just walk away because I can never find the matches to my socks. Next up, we have jumpers and overalls, and if you're looking to get someone an outfit to wear maybe on Christmas Eve or Christmas or New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. A jumper is like definitely a great way to go. They are so cute and look adorable with like a turtleneck sweater layered underneath, or just like a plain like long sleeve bodysuit underneath. They're just absolutely adorable, and so many people have been wearing them lately. But if you know that they wear dresses and kind of want to be a little bit trendy and look cute on maybe a special occasion or one of the holidays, it's definitely a great gift to get them. Next up, we have yoga pants. Every girl could always benefit from a few more pairs of yoga pants in their life. I know some great places to get yoga pants are Lululemon and Aerie. Express has some great leggings and yoga pants too. If you're looking to kind of splurge on someone, or if you're like wanting to ask for a little bit more pricey gift this Christmas, Lululemon leggings are definitely a great item to either gift someone or ask for. I know that they are really, really comfortable, but they also come with a bigger price tag, so just keep that in consideration. But Aerie always has deals on their leggings, and they're also really comfortable, especially I think it's the Play line of Aerie. There's like a Play and a Move and a Chill line. I think the Play and the Move lines are my favorites, just because they're a little bit more like spandexy. So Aerie always has great deals on their leggings, and they have so many cute styles. And personally, I love Yogalicious leggings. These ones you can find on Amazon and usually at TJ Maxx or Marshall's as well, and they are so comfortable, and they're pretty affordable price too. I know at Marshall's or TJ Maxx they're usually like $16 maybe, so you can always stock up on a few pair of those for someone this Christmas. And also to note with yoga pants, a lot of people love the yoga pants with pockets too, especially if they like to work out, so keep that in mind. Holy moly, this video is taking forever. So last up in the clothing category, we have workout sets. If you know that someone likes to work out, a workout set is always a great gift to get someone, especially if you know kind of what size they wear. I know when I like going to the gym, I always like to be matching, and I just feel like so much better and feel like I get a better workout in if I'm wearing a cute workout outfit. And a great place to find cute sets for an affordable price is Fabletics. Alright, next up we have bags and wallets. So first up, I wanted to talk about a backpack option, because I know a lot of college students or high school students, or even if someone like takes a backpack to work, they may need a new backpack. So a brand that has great backpacks that I know a lot of people use, especially here on my campus, is North Face. You can definitely get a lot of different styles and sizes, and they're kind of a little bit more simplistic. A lot of people just have the plain black one, but I think they're really cute and obviously effective. Next up, I have a travel weekender bag. So these bags are great if you're just going on a small trip over the weekend, and especially around Christmas time. Maybe if you're going somewhere for New Year's Eve, it would be a great gift to get someone so they can pack all of their stuff in this little bag and not have to worry about taking like a big suitcase or something. Or they can also be used as carry-ons whenever you go travel and fly somewhere. So a travel weekender bag is definitely a great gift to get someone, especially if you know they travel a lot and would get a lot of use out of it. And lastly, I have Kate Spade wallets and purses. Kate Spade wallets and purses are definitely so cute. I love my Kate Spade purses and my Kate Spade wallets. I get a lot of mine at a Kate Spade outlet. You can always find so many great deals at the Kate Spade outlet. You can find so many unique pieces there. Also, the Kate Spade website has so many options too. So if you know someone wants maybe like a little bit of a nicer purse this season, but you don't want to get them like a high luxury fashion bag, Kate Spade is definitely the way to go. Moving on to the tech category, I first have AirPods or other wireless headphones. I don't have AirPods, and I feel like such a loser with like my cords always hanging out of the gym, and it just gets in the way, especially when I'm working out. And it's so hard to like, I have to have my phone on me if I want to listen to music, and it's so hard to find a place to put it if I'm not wearing yoga pants that have a pocket in it. So cords are definitely a hassle, so wireless headphones or a pair of AirPods is definitely a great gift to get someone. Next up is a little bit more of a pricey gift. It is a laptop, so this might be something that if you are in the market for a new laptop, you may ask like a few family members to chip in on. I have a MacBook and I absolutely love it so much. I love like Apple products. I just think they're so much easier to use, but I know a lot of people also love Chromebooks. I know that like my parents have Chromebooks and my sister uses one for school and they seem to work really well. Also, a lot of people here at school use like I think it's like a Windows, it's like a flippy one. It can flip like all around in different ways and there's a touch screen. That's the only thing that I don't like about the Macs is that they don't have touch screens, but you can always get like an iPad with a keyboard too if you wanted to go that route. So if you're in the market for a new laptop, there are definitely some great options out there and at varying price ranges. And it can be a gift that a few family members chip in on. Kind of along similar lines, next up we have a camera, and this can also be a very pricey gift too, so something that maybe a few of you chip in on to get someone, or if you want to ask like maybe your parents and your grandparents and like your aunts and uncles if they get you gifts, to all kind of just pitch in so that you can get a new camera. That would be a great way to kind of make the price a little bit more affordable. Especially if you're someone that likes photography, obviously, or if you like taking Instagram pictures, or maybe if you want to film YouTube videos or something, a camera is a great way to go. You can also get a GoPro too if you're into more of like adventurous things. Kind of along those lines, we have a Polaroid camera. My sister has a Polaroid camera and she really loves it. I know a lot of people have Polaroids, especially if you want to like print out cute pictures for your dorm room or for your bedroom. Polaroids are great gifts to get people, especially if they kind of like the trendy decor. Next up, we have an Apple Watch or new bands for an Apple Watch if the person you're gifting for already has one. I don't have an Apple Watch, but I know that so many people love their Apple Watches. My mom has an Apple Watch and she loves it so much, and like so many of my friends have Apple Watches too, and they just seem to like get so much use out of it. It's definitely something that I think I would probably invest in the future, especially for working out and things like that. Apple Watches are great, or even to measure like your water intake and things like that. They can do so many things and like answer your calls. There's this broad spectrum of things that Apple Watches can do, but also along with the watch bands, you can always find really cute ones on Amazon for an affordable price, and you can really find unique ones that will go with the person you're gifting for's style. Next up, we have a portable charger. I know that I used to always use my portable chargers so often, especially if I was like going on trips for school, or just like gonna be out all day. If I was going to like a concert or something, portable chargers are a great way to not have to worry about finding an outlet to charge your phone, especially now with like, I saw something on the news, this is a little bit of a tangent. If you plug your phone in like in a public place like an airport or something, sometimes people like, I don't know, hack the outlets, so to speak, and they can actually draw like the information from your phone through that. So now I'm really scared to charge my phone in public. So portable chargers are definitely a great way to avoid that problem. Just always have a charged phone because, you know, now people can't live without their phones. Kind of along those lines, I have a new phone case, AirPod cases, or a new laptop case if you know the size and style of laptop that they have. I personally just use an OtterBox on my phone because I am pretty clumsy and drop it a lot, so I can't really have like fashionable cases, but if you're shopping for someone that does drop their phone a lot, an OtterBox is a great way to go, and you can kind of get the more slimmer cases. Now I have one that is pretty slim and it's not like the chunky bulky OtterBox that you usually think of when you hear the brand OtterBox. Next up, for someone that is kind of a germ freak or just someone who wants to stay clean and healthy in general, you might think about getting them a UV phone cleaner. I know that my boyfriend's mom has one of these and I've used it before, and you can't really tell like a physical difference of how your phone looks, but you just put it in there and you leave it in for a few minutes and the UV rays like clean all the bacteria and stuff off of your phone. So definitely a great gift to get someone, especially if you know they like work with a lot of different people and, you know, touch their phone a lot after, I don't know, being in public. So just a great gift for anyone really that has a phone, and especially people that want to keep their device clean. Next up, we have the tile mates. I think that's what they're called. I don't know if they're just called tiles or tile mates, but anyways, they're just these little tiny tiles that you can hook up to your phone, and you can place the tiles like either in your wallet or like with your camera or with your car keys or something, or anything that you might lose. These little devices are like trackers kind of. You can kind of just send a ping on your phone and see where the tile is, and it'll be with whatever item that you lost. Next up, I have a wireless charger for your phone. I have one of these. I think my mom got it for me at Sam's Club maybe, but so many brands sell wireless chargers. They're usually just like a stand or a little disc that you just set your phone on to charge wirelessly. I think it does only work with like the iPhone X and up to like the newest one, and then some like Samsung phones too have the ability to wirelessly charge. So you kind of have to know what phone someone has, but it's definitely a great option if you kind of want to eliminate cords in your house, or just have the ease of setting your phone on something and not having to worry about plugging it in to charge it. Next up, we have blue light glasses. I definitely need a pair of blue light glasses. I stare at my computer screen and my phone so many hours a day. So if you are shopping for someone who is a student, or someone who works in an office and stares at a computer screen all the time, or just someone who kind of strains their eyes a lot and is having like kind of blurry vision issues and always is looking at their phone, they can definitely benefit from a pair of blue light glasses. You can get just like fashion blue light glasses on Amazon that don't have a prescription. So if you wear contacts, you can just wear your contacts underneath and then wear the blue light glasses over top to protect you from the blue light that comes off of screens. Or you can get prescription ones from like your eye doctor, or I think like America's Best or I Buy Direct. I think that's an eyeglass company that you can get blue light glasses with your prescription in them. So definitely a great gift for those techie people in your life. Next up, this one is kind of a little bit odd, but it is a Quip toothbrush. So you may have heard of these toothbrushes advertised before, but I actually have a Quip toothbrush and I love it so much. So it's basically kind of like an electric toothbrush, but it is different because it vibrates whenever you are supposed to change directions and brush different parts of your mouth. And it also has a timer on it, so it'll stop vibrating after like 2 minutes to let you know that you have been brushing your teeth for long enough. You never really realize how much you need this toothbrush until you actually have one. So I keep my Quip toothbrush here at school because I'm here more often than I am at home. But whenever I go home and am using my regular toothbrush, I'm like brushing my teeth for like 4 minutes because I'm like so used to the toothbrush telling me when to stop that it's just like changed my life, and it's just so much easier to, I don't know, brush your teeth. I know that seems a little bit dumb, but it's definitely a great gift for those people who are very hygienic, or just someone who needs a new toothbrush. Next up, I have a candle warmer or a mug warmer. I love my candle warmer. So basically how it works, you don't light a flame or anything, you just set the candle right on top, and the candle melts and obviously gives off a beautiful smell. But this is great for kids that maybe are living in dorms who can't light candles. I know in my dorm last year I wasn't allowed to light a candle, so a candle warmer is a great way to go. I know some schools don't allow candle warmers either, but they're a little bit less harmless than having an open flame in a place. It's also great like if you have kids too or something and you don't want them touching like the flames of the candles, or you're worried about getting into them but you still want your house to smell nice. Candle warmers are a great alternative. And similarly, mug warmers, these just like you can set on your desk and put your coffee on it or your tea on it, and it'll help keep it warm. And this is great too for someone who may work in an office and just drinks coffee or tea or hot drinks throughout the day, so they will probably benefit from having one of these so their drinks don't get cold. Next up is a little bit different of an item, but it is a remote start for your car. I currently don't have a remote start for my car, but my dad keeps saying that he wants to get me one as a gift. I know so many people love the remote starts, and I definitely could benefit from one, and so many other people could benefit from a remote start for their car. This is a little bit of a trickier gift because it's not like you can take their car and go have it done and have it as a surprise, so it's just something that you have to tell them that you are doing. But definitely people who park outside could really benefit from having a remote start for their car, or just people who live in really cold climates and want to start their car and warm it up and defrost it before getting in. I'm sure they would love to have a remote start. Last up for the techie category, we have an essential oil diffuser. I know so many people are into essential oils right now, so if you think that that is something that someone may like, you can definitely get them an essential oil diffuser for Christmas. And you can find them for really cheap at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or on Amazon. And you know, they're not really gonna vary too much with what they do. They just diffuse the oils, so you don't have to worry about paying a pretty penny for them, because I feel like they all do the same thing. But you can just find one that kind of fits the aesthetic of their house and is something that they may like. Next up, we have a category that maybe not too many people would think of gifting, and that is subscription boxes or subscription services. So first, the box that I want to talk about is FabFitFun. I love my FabFitFun box. It's definitely my favorite subscription that I have. You get so many pieces in it and so many different items that you wouldn't necessarily buy for yourself. And it comes every season, and it is $50 every month, but you can always get like a discount code or something to get a little bit off of your first box or something along those lines. So FabFitFun is basically a great gift to get anyone because it accommodates so many people. I know that I get it, and some of my friends get it as well, and we all love it, and my mom gets it and she loves it, and Nico's mom gets it and she loves it, and like everyone that I know that has it is just like a different person. It's not like we're all the same, and everyone loves it. So it's definitely a great gift to get anyone, and you don't have to buy them like the full subscription service, so you don't have to pay like $200 every year and keep getting it. You can always just get them one box maybe if they just want the winter box, or tell them, hey, I'm gonna get you the spring box whenever it rolls around. So FabFitFun is definitely a great gift option. So if you want something that is a little bit less pricey and is more makeup and beauty based, you can always get them Ipsy. I get Ipsy. I just get the regular glam bag, but there are also some other different more expensive options within Ipsy, depending on what kind of like products you want to get and what size. So Ipsy is definitely a great makeup subscription service for all of those beauty gurus in your life. Similarly, we also have BoxyCharm. So BoxyCharm is a little bit more expensive. It is $21 a month, whereas Ipsy is $10, $12 a month maybe. If you get like the most basic package of Ipsy, but BoxyCharm also comes in like some different forms like BoxyCharm Plus and BoxyCharm Deluxe or something along those lines. So depending on your budget, you can always get them like the more expensive one or the cheaper one of BoxyCharm. And again, with Ipsy and BoxyCharm, you don't have to get them a box every single month. You can set it up where like you only get them one box and just see how they like it, or you know, say that you're gonna get them a box like every other month or something like that. So definitely some variability with what you can do with this, and I know that a lot of people love BoxyCharm. I don't have it, but I definitely want to get it in the future. You get some great full-size products in there, so definitely a great gift for all of the beauty lovers in your life. Moving on to subscription services, we have Disney Plus. I know that Disney Plus is so big right now, and so many of you probably already have it, but if someone doesn't have Disney Plus already and you think they may really like it, you can definitely get them Disney Plus as a Christmas gift and just say, maybe I'm going to pay for your Disney Plus for a few months. It's only like $7 a month, I think, so definitely a great gift for someone who likes to watch Disney movies, or even like your grandma or something. If she has the capability to watch Disney Plus on something, it might be a great gift for her. If she likes watching like older Disney shows and reminiscing. Similarly, we have Netflix and Hulu. I know a lot of people already have Netflix and Hulu, but it can be a great gift for someone who doesn't already have it and really likes to watch different TV shows and movies that aren't necessarily on television, or like students who may not have Netflix and Hulu yet, but I'm sure a lot of them do, but still a great gift for someone who may not have Netflix or Hulu. And lastly, for the subscription category, we have a gym membership. And I know that a lot of people probably already have gym memberships if they want to go to the gym, and a lot of students have gyms on campus that they can go to for free, but a gym membership may be a great thing to get someone if they are looking to get in shape, or just maybe want to change gyms, or even if they already have a gym membership and you just want to say, hey, I'm gonna pick it up for the next few months or the next year, depending on how much it is or something. And it could be a really great gift to get someone, because sometimes it might be a burden to pay for a gym membership, especially if you are like a college student who doesn't have a gym on campus, or if you are recently graduated and don't really want to spend money on a gym membership but still want to have somewhere that you can get in shape. All right, moving on to the beauty category. I know a lot of girls love beauty, so this will probably be a very helpful category for a lot of you. So first up, we have eyeshadow. I picked eyeshadow as one of the gifts you can get someone because it's kind of one of the easier things to gift, I feel like, since there's not really like a set skin tone that you have to know or something like that to give someone an eyeshadow, like a foundation or concealer has. So some of the brands that I personally love for eyeshadow are Morphe, ColourPop, and Anastasia. Morphe and ColourPop are a little bit more on the affordable side, and they have a lot of different options, but Anastasia has some really great like higher end shadows, and it can be a great gift for someone if you kind of want to splurge on them a little bit and get them a really nice eyeshadow palette. So next up we have a setting spray. So the setting spray that I want to recommend is the Morphe setting spray. It is definitely by far the best setting spray that I have ever used before. The mist is so nice and it just makes your makeup last all day. So if you know someone who is really into beauty, or maybe just starting to get into beauty and has never used a setting spray, oh gosh, if you know someone who is really into beauty or is new into beauty and has never used a setting spray before, then this would be a great gift for them. Or if you just want to restock a setting spray for them, they may have already used the Morphe setting spray because it is so widely known and really popular and works really well. Next up, we have a few gift sets from Sephora or Ulta. First up, I want to talk about the lipstick gift sets from Ulta and Sephora. And these are definitely a great way to get someone a bunch of gifts with getting them only one gift, and usually the prices can be a little bit on the cheaper side, like in the $20 range if you're getting them a gift set that has just maybe 5 sample lipsticks in it, but you can also get bigger packages that are in like the $60+ range that have a lot more products in them. And it's a great way to just let people try a bunch of different lipsticks, especially if you don't know necessarily the color that they may want, or if you just want to kind of broaden their horizons in the lipstick world. This is a great way to just get them some beauty products for not too bad of a price, and it's usually a great deal. Similarly on those lines, we have perfume gift sets. Sephora has some great perfume gift sets. You can get some smaller gift sets, kind of like the lipstick ones had, or you can get larger gift sets of perfume that have a lot more options in them. And also what's nice with the Sephora gift sets is they usually have a voucher in them that will let the person redeem it for one of the perfumes that was in the gift set. So you might get little tiny sample bottles of the perfume in the gift sets, but then whenever you pick your favorite one, you can redeem the voucher for a rollerball or a bigger size of the perfume that you like the best. So that's really a great way to kind of it's like the gift that keeps on giving, you know? And every girl needs a really nice perfume in their lives. So yeah, definitely a great gift for someone who likes beauty and perfume and smelling good. Kind of along those similar lines, we have just general brand gift sets from Sephora and Ulta. I know both of these places have so many gift sets, especially around this time of year, and they kind of just revolve around one brand. So if you know someone loves, I don't know, say Tarte, but you don't necessarily know what products they may like the best, you can always get them just a Tarte gift set so that they can try a bunch of different products, and maybe one of their favorites is in it, and maybe they may find some new favorites in it. And you can also get gift sets too that revolve around a specific category. So if you know someone may really like highlighters, you can just get them a gift set that is full of highlighters for them to try, and they can pick their favorites out of that and maybe find something new that they love. Going along with the perfume point that we previously talked about, you can always forego getting them a gift set of perfume and just get them a full bottle of perfume. Some of my favorite perfume scents are C by Giorgio Armani. I have tried the red bottle, which is like the passionate one, I think, the black bottle, which is the intense version, and then just the regular C that's in like a clearish pink bottle. And all of them are so nice. I think if they're just starting out with the C perfume, definitely get them the original one. It smells so good and lasts so long on the skin, at least my skin, and you really can't go wrong with it. It's just a perfect scent in my opinion. I also really like the light blue perfume by Dolce & Gabbana. This one is a little bit more of like a fresher scent, so maybe more of a springy scent. But if you know someone really likes fresh perfumes, it might be something great for them to try. And the Marc Jacobs Daisy perfumes are also really good too. So next up, we have some makeup brushes to talk about. First, we have Morphe brushes to chat about. The Morphe brushes are really, really nice and really high quality for a great price. You can get them at not at Sephora. You can get them at Ulta and also on Morphe's website, and you can also get like packs of Morphe brushes too, so you can get them like a set of different kinds if you know they may be in need of like some eye brushes, or if you just want to get them like everything in general, you can get them a set of like face brushes, eye brushes, all that sort of stuff. And then another brand that always has makeup brushes too is It Cosmetics. I love my It Cosmetics brushes, and typically around Christmas time it has some like holiday gift sets of brushes at Ulta only. The It brushes at Ulta are really, really nice. They're a little bit pricier, but it's definitely great quality, and if you know someone is in need of maybe higher end makeup brushes, or if you just want to splurge on some makeup brushes for them, It brushes are a great way to go. Next up, we are moving into some face masks and some skincare. So first I have the Aztec Clay Healing Mask. I know a lot of people love this mask and it has great reviews, and it's supposed to make your skin so soft and like all your pores kind of vanish. And this mask is sold on Amazon, so you can get it with Amazon Prime, and it's free delivery, and it's not too expensive either. And definitely if someone is into like skin clearing masks and stuff like that, this may be a great option for them. Similarly, we have the Glam Glow mask. I have tried this Glam Glow mask before. I've never had like a full like pot of it, but I've tried like many samples of it before, and I absolutely love this Glam Glow mask. This is just the regular one in the white bottle, and it just makes my skin feel so good and so clean and just look so much better, I feel like. And I definitely want to either ask for this for Christmas or buy it for myself. And it is a little bit pricier. I think it's like in the $50 to $60 range, so kind of a little bit much for a face mask, but it is definitely very effective, and someone who loves doing skincare will probably love it. Next up, we have a nice leave-in conditioner. I use one from the brand Way. But you can honestly get leave-in conditioners like from so many brands, and a lot of them work really well. But I just thought it would be something that a lot of people could benefit from, especially if you just want to like stuff a little one in a stocking, or if you are making like a gift set for someone. Leave-in conditioner is definitely something that they could probably benefit from and use a lot. I know my hair gets really, really dry in the wintertime, so if you are gifting for someone that lives in a colder climate, they may really like a leave-in conditioner. Going along with hair care, we have the Briogeo hair care vaults. I definitely want one of these for Christmas this year. I have never tried any Briogeo hair care products before, but I hear nothing but amazing things about them. I want to get, I think it's like the Don't Despair Repair hair care vault, and it has like the shampoo, conditioner, a treatment mask, and something else in it, and it's like $80, so it is a little bit much for like shampoo and conditioner, especially if you are gonna eventually be buying it all the time. But just to let someone try it out and kind of splurge on, like maybe someone really wants to have nice hair or has been looking for a really effective shampoo and conditioner for a while, this might be something to get them to try out. And getting the hair care vaults definitely saves you a lot of money in the long run, so it's definitely a nice gift to get someone who is into hair care. Next up, we have a color switch. These things are actually really cool. I've never actually had one, but I've seen people use them. They're just like these little pots that you dip your makeup brushes in whenever you're using them, and they like remove all of the color mostly from the brushes. So if you don't want to wash your brush every time after you use it, or if you're doing an eye look where you're using vastly different colors and only have one brush, so if you're using like a green and a pink maybe, this is a great way to just switch that color off real quick, and I don't think they're too expensive either, so it's definitely a great gift for someone who is A, into makeup, and 2, is into doing like kind of bold dramatic looks. Next up, we have bath bombs from Lush. I love Lush's bath bombs. I think they are so fun, and definitely just a great gift to get anyone. It doesn't have to be for someone in particular, so if you're buying like gifts for maybe like all the girls in your office or something, a bath bomb is just something that can be applicable to anyone's lives. Next up, we have a nice hair dryer with attachments. I used to really not use hair dryers that much, but after I got a hair dryer that has like the different attachments on it, like the one that is really slim, I use a lot to help like straighten my hair whenever I blow dry it, and that has been really, really nice. It's definitely a lot easier to straighten my hair now with my hair dryer with that attachment. So if you know someone who maybe already likes to blow dry their hair but is looking for maybe a newer, nicer blow dryer and wants something that has a little bit more capability with the attachments, it's definitely a great gift to get someone. Or if you know that they don't really like flat ironing their hair that much because of all of the like, I don't know, hot really close heat that it applies to your hair, it might be great to get them a hair dryer with some attachments as an alternative. And even though we kind of just bashed flat irons a little bit, I wanted to talk to you guys about a flat iron that I love. I have the Amica Styler, I think that's what it's called. I got mine in FabFitFun, but they sell these flat irons on Amazon and I think also at Sephora maybe, and you can probably find them other places too. But what is nice about this flat iron is that it gets hot not only on the inside but on the outside as well. So it works great to not only flat iron your hair but also curl it too. It's definitely a great all-in-one tool, especially for those of us girls that may have curlier or like wavy hair. It kind of gets the job done all in one, and it is really nice and really efficient. And it doesn't have to be the Amica brand. There are so many other flat irons that do the same thing and get hot on the inside and the outside. So if you know someone who maybe wants to save a little bit of time whenever they're doing their hair and likes to straighten their hair and curl their hair a lot, this will be a great gift for them. Moving on to the health and wellness category, this stuff is just a little bit more lifestyle related. First, I have a yoga mat. So it's definitely a great gift to give someone that one likes to either do yoga or workouts and like will take it to the gym, or if they just want to put it down on the floor in their house. It's definitely a great gift, and it kind of can be pretty inexpensive. Like there are some on Amazon that are like $15, or you can get a more expensive one from like Lululemon or something. Kind of in that same category, I have resistance bands. I love using my resistance bands. I actually got mine for like $2 maybe at Marshall's. So it's definitely a great thing to get someone if you know they like working out but don't always make it to the gym. Resistance bands can be a great way to work out at home and just get a little bit of a different workout in and kind of add something to your workout. So resistance bands could be a great gift for some of the people that you're shopping for. Next up, we have a wet brush. I love my wet brush. It's just so amazing. I don't really love brushing my hair because I kind of have that curly wavy hair that gets just frizzy whenever I brush it, but brushing my hair with my wet brush after I get out of the shower is just so amazing. It just glides through so easily, and they're pretty inexpensive too. So even if someone already has a hairbrush or already has a wet brush, I'm sure they could benefit from a second one. Going along with hair care and hair things, I wanted to mention Invisibobble hair ties. Let me see if I have one. Here it is. So I got these in FabFitFun. These are great ways they really hold your hair up, and I know a lot of people that have really thick hair have like struggled to find hair ties that really lock in and hold their hair in place, and a lot of people say that these work really well, and they also help to, you know how sometimes with like cloth, I guess, or like elastic hair ties, your hair sometimes gets wrapped around them and knotted and like all stuck in your hair, and you end up pulling out a lot of like, it seems like a lot of your hair with them. That problem does not really happen with these, so it's definitely a great way to promote healthy hair and reduce split ends and breakage and stuff like that. Next up, we have a facial steamer. So basically what these are just steam machines that you place like right in front of your face, but these just really help with promoting hydration in your skin and opening up your pores before you go in with like a face mask or your skincare routine. And I know a lot of people that use facial steamers have really nice skin, so definitely a great gift to get someone who is into skincare and maybe just wants a little bit of extra help getting their face and their skin back in shape. Similarly with skincare tools and appliances, I have a microdermabrasion tool for home. So I've seen a lot of these like advertised in places, and I actually saw one on Ipsy the other day in their like shopping category, and I personally love going to like skincare places and getting dermabrasions done where they like suck everything out of your pores, and I love getting my hydrofacials done. I've only had one time, but it was like an amazing experience and my skin felt so good. So being able to just really, you know how sometimes some masks don't necessarily pull everything out of your pores. If you know someone that is struggling with those problems, maybe like a friend of yours or a sister, or if you're a mom watching this and want to get your daughter one of these, this is definitely a tool that is really good at extracting all of the dirt and debris that just regular skincare methods and masks can't get out. So I definitely want one of these, and it seems like super fun to use. Next up, we have nail polish. Nail polish is definitely a great gift to get someone, and again, one of those things you can just put as a stocking stuffer, or if you're just making like a little tiny gift bag for someone, especially someone who is like girlier and likes to paint their nails. Nail polish is a great gift to get someone. Along those lines, if you know someone doesn't paint their own nails, it can be a great idea to get them a certificate to get their nails done. Moving on to accessories, we first have dainty gold jewelry. I love my dainty gold jewelry. I'm wearing these cute little hoops right now, but gold jewelry is so in right now, and you really can't go wrong with getting people gold jewelry, especially if they're around like kind of like my age. I feel like that's generally the population that is wearing this dainty gold jewelry, but you can find the gold jewelry so many places, and it ranges, you know, from really inexpensive to kind of expensive. Next up, kind of going along with the dainty gold jewelry, we have this thing that is called a necklet, and I actually want to invest in one of these. I've seen so many people on Instagram talk about them, and here on YouTube too. It's basically like these little tiny like magnetic clasps so they're two little bars, and they have like these little hooks on each side of them, so you can just clip your necklaces onto them, and then it helps with layering your necklaces. So after you clip all of your necklaces onto them, then you just, you know, clasp the little magnets behind your head, and you have beautiful layered necklaces that don't get all tangled, because whenever you don't like put them on this thing and you just wear them naturally together, sometimes they can get all tangled up and stuff. So this kind of helps keeping them not only layered, but from getting tangled. And lastly, we have scrunchies. This is another one of those things that you can just pop in someone's stocking, or if you just want to get someone a little gift, maybe you can pair this with like some nail polish or something. But scrunchies are definitely widely used right now, not only in hair, but people also wear them on their wrists a lot. And if you're shopping for someone who is like a tween, or like someone who's a young teenager, this might be a great gift to get them, because I'm sure they will be wearing some scrunchies. Moving on to home stuff. First, I have candles. You can't really go wrong with getting someone candles. Also, for the home category, we have throw blankets. There are so many places that you can get really cozy throw blankets, and everyone could always use either a new throw blanket or another one to add to their collection. Next up, we have a steamer, not a facial steamer, but a steamer for like your clothes and your curtains. Next up, we have a standing mirror. I was actually on the hunt for a long time for a standing mirror for my apartment, and I love my standing mirror so much. It has like changed my life, not really, but I just love having a standing mirror. I used to have an over-the-door mirror in my room at home, and that was kind of nice, but it was a little bit small. So this, it just really makes a statement in a room, and especially if you know someone who maybe has an apartment or a dorm room or just redecorated their house, they could always use a standing mirror. And lastly, in the home category, we have stationery and agendas and pens and all that sort of stuff, and you can find a lot of cute sets of all this stuff places like Urban Outfitters or on Amazon. Moving on to a food category, we have first cookbooks. So this can either be like professional cookbooks like that you would go buy at the store, but also along with this, you can kind of personalize cookbooks a little bit. So maybe if you are like gifting for your mom or your grandma, or if you are maybe a mom who's gifting to a daughter that is getting married or something, you can make your own personal like family cookbook, and you can make it really cute and just put in all of like the family recipes. Or if you're making something for your mom, you can just make kind of like a professional cookbook of all the recipes that she cooks, and I think it would be a really thoughtful gift and something that would get a lot of use. Next up, we have a French press or cold brew coffee maker. I love my French press. I always use it to make like cold coffee. I think that it is so easy, and there are so many different brands that sell them. You can find them on Amazon and like at Kohl's, Target, all those different places, and they're just really so effective, and I find that it gets the job done for cold coffee. Next up, we have an Instant Pot. I don't have an Instant Pot, but my roommate does, and she seems to love it, and she uses it all the time. So it's definitely a great gift for people who are always on the go and maybe don't have that much time to cook, or college students who just want an easy way to make some meals and stuff. An Instant Pot could be a great device to get them. Next up, we have an espresso machine. I really, really want an espresso machine, but they are a little bit pricier, so this again could be something that like a lot of people pitch in on, or if you are like just splurging on someone and like giving them one big gift and they really love espresso and making different types of coffee, this would be a great gift to get them. And they're so cute and so aesthetically pleasing to put on your countertop, and I just love them. Kind of along with that, we have a single cup Keurig. I actually had one of these in my dorm last year, and they are really nice because they're really slim, so they fit into really small spaces, and you don't have to worry about like the water sitting in the thing for a long time, especially if you're the only person using it. The single cup one is really nice and just really efficient, and if you know someone loves drinking coffee and they kind of just have 1 cup a day and don't really have a lot of space in their kitchen, this could be a great appliance for them. Next up, we have mints and gum. I know that this sounds maybe a little bit dumb, but I love getting mints and gum for Christmas and stuff. Even though it's like kind of odd and just like kind of, I don't know, cheap maybe, I think that it's so perfect because I don't always love buying like gum for myself, mints and stuff, so it's nice to get it as a gift and just be able to have it. So if you just want to throw a little bit extra into someone's gift, get them some mints or some gum. Next up, we have a Teavana Perfect Tea Maker. I actually have one of these and I love it so much. So you basically like put the tea leaves and the hot water in the top of the tea maker, and you let it like sit for a while and steep and stuff, and then the bottom actually like pops up a little bit, so whenever you put it on your cup, all of the flavored tea just drains down and leaves all of the tea leaves and everything behind. Definitely a great invention and something so perfect if someone loves drinking tea. Okay, we also have tea infusers. So these are just like little tiny things that you can put the tea leaves in. I have one that is like a sloth that hangs over the side of the cup, and then in the sloth's bum there are little tiny holes that the tea like steeps through. So definitely a great alternative if you don't want to spend as much money on the Teavana Perfect Tea Maker. This is something that you can still use to make tea, and they're pretty cute too, and you can find them at like Francesca's on Amazon. Next up, we have a Hydro Flask or a Yeti. I have a Hydro Flask to keep my water in. I know it kind of might be like a little excessive for a water bottle. It is pretty expensive, but if you kind of just want to splurge on someone or want to get someone a nice water bottle that keeps their water cold, a Hydro Flask is a great way to go, and a Yeti is a great way to go too. Kind of along with that, we have travel mugs. These are great to just throw your coffee or your water or your tea in whenever you are headed out of the house, and I'm sure everyone could always use a new travel mug. Next up, we have reusable cups from Starbucks. These are pretty inexpensive gifts. I think the hot cup is like $2 or $3 at Starbucks, and the cold coffee cup is like $4 maybe, and you can kind of get either the basic ones or you can get fun ones, like some of them have like a bigger mermaid on it, or like holiday ones and stuff. And this is just a great way, especially if you know someone drinks like coffee a lot or tea a lot and goes to Starbucks a lot. It's a great way to kind of help with the environment, and it can be a cute, thoughtful gift too. And because it is so inexpensive, it's really affordable gift. You can always pair like a cute Starbucks gift card with it too, or something like that. And lastly, for the food category, we have metal straws. Again, if you know someone is kind of more environmentally conscious, you can get them some metal straws to use in their house to eliminate plastic straw waste. And now I have some kind of more expensive ideas. I only have two. First one being concert tickets. So if you know that someone like a performer or a comedian or someone is coming near like a city near you, you can always get someone some concert tickets to go see that person. And similarly, you can always get someone sports tickets. And lastly, I have some gift card ideas. First, we have Starbucks. I know so many people love Starbucks gift cards. I know I love getting Starbucks gift cards. They're great because you can just load them right onto the app and you don't have to worry about loading money from your card or Apple Pay onto the app to pay in store and get those star points. Also, you can get Dunkin' gift cards. The same thing kind of goes for that. Chipotle is a great gift card to get someone, especially if they're a college student. Also, you can just get gift cards to their favorite stores. Next, we have a gift card to a nicer restaurant. I know I used used to not like getting restaurant gift cards, but now it's kind of nice. Like if we want to go on a date night or something, it's nice to have a gift card to somewhere a little bit nicer, like the Cheesecake Factory or something like that, to be able to use and put it towards a nice date. Target, Amazon, Visa gift cards and things like that are definitely a great thing to have in your wallet, especially if you just want to stock up on some necessities and stuff from Target or Amazon. These can be great gifts to give someone, especially if they're like a college student or just started living on their own and stuff like that. These are definitely great gift card options. Okay, so that completes this gift guide. I hope this was helpful or entertaining to watch in some way and gave you some ideas of what to get people or what to ask for Christmas yourself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I thank you so much for sticking around to the end of it with me. I know it was a long one, but I will see you guys in my next video, and make sure you are on the lookout for my Vlogmas videos. Bye!